Welcome to another episode of Timberborn in the village of Beaver, where the last time out we finished off a big reservoir, and now we can focus on other stuff like deepening this river so we can fit in more swimming pools for our beavers. And for today I also want to lay out a system so we can actually produce more power during wet seasons when we have water overflowing here. So let's get started. First off, we can blow this up and this so the water doesn't leak out into here but should fall down into here in theory, but we'll go for it. Over here I want to create more power, and we do that with power wheels. Do need a little bit of landscaping. I think over here using some dirt will get us there. And let's go back to water wheels. Can't fit one there, but we can fit one over there. And then we can fit ones over here. And we do need a little bit of landscaping. Let's rotate this out over here. And get this land built up over there. And let's build it over there so we can fit one more water wheel. Yes. And what you might have noticed, I haven't been uploading a lot of this series recently. And that's very simple. My health, this is going to do absolutely nothing. My health hasn't been the absolute best over the last few weeks. So I had to take a little bit of a step down. It is not too bad. I mean, it's not life-threatening or anything, but it was enough that I needed to take a little bit of a break from creating this series. Get this one in here and this over here. We needed them also to go in here, yeah, down here. And also down there. And underneath all of this and then they should build this line first. In order to not get them stuck, these are a bit lower priority. And over here, let's extend the power line in here, and this should give us so much more power. Yes, come on beavers, get in these staircases first. Even though our reservoir was empty, our water supply, we had a lot of water in our tanks. We do have a lot of wood, still have a lot of food actually available, so we are still doing pretty well. We have some power. We have one beaver doing nothing, and two. Yeah, I should also unpause these so they can actually build our power storage system. Getting this one in there, and that's connected with a part and platform. Yes, this is working. Oh, I don't want them to get stuck in there, so let's delete that part and just they should build it from up there, which they should be able to anyway. They can still reach these two. Yeah. Let's go. Let's take a look at how far are they over here. Well, not that far. It is all pretty much all low priority. So let's give it some neutral priority. But give this the highest priority. Don't have any power, so they are now over here laying things in. Yes. So we have an autosave. Great job, game. Boom. And with this river too deep, we have so much more water over here, just like in here. Quickly blow this up. It gives us a more range in Greenland, so the tree farm stage green is not as dependent on this watering hole underneath here. Still can't grow any maple trees over here. We do need to grow more maple trees. We also need to grow more chestnut trees in the future. Maybe we need to blow out this area over here for that to work. But that's a future problem, that's not a now problem. Over here they are working, they are not getting stuck. This system, we need to unpause this one. They can go ahead and actually work on everything. We do have the amount of steel and everything to get things working, so but over here I'm excited to see how much power we can actually. Oh wait, we don't need to build everything, we only need to build these ones because they are connected over here and through these into these couple, and then these are connected through this shaft. So that should work fine. These are not going to produce a incredible amount of water, as they are only available to produce power from this one source, and if this starts to overflow, it is so much force coming through here. And then in the future we could even extend all of this, you know, lengthwise or crosswise, or build another tower of power. somewhere else to store all of that energy we are producing right here. These are coming along. There's no need to actually blow it up immediately, because then this water, which is already almost empty, will just evaporate even quicker. But for the next temperate season, the wet season, they should be finished, and I think we should be able to. As it is still 8.5 days left in this drought, it's a little bit of a stalemate, a little bit of waiting. This is all working, so that's good. We are actually producing more power than we are using with our windmills. Oh, I haven't. Should, of course, otherwise if they get finished, they're no use to us. If we don't actually connect all of this. And also, I don't know what you guys think in the comments. If you are there in the comments. I've been also trying to get like the Emperor Pelts to work, or the White Paw factions. Those are 2 mods of Timberborn. So far I haven't been getting them to actually work on my PC, but I hope to get them working, because I want to do a series on actually either one of them. It's not in district. Oh, well. Maybe we need to extend this part a tiny bit. Now it is in distance. Because I have seen videos from like JC the Bird with the White Paw faction, and it's really interesting to actually see all that different mod, how it's completely different from the vanilla Timberborn. If you think I would be making a lot of mistakes in actually this normal Timberborn, wait till you see me fuck up in that. Because it looks so much more difficult than the vanilla Timberborn. And they have almost laid in all of the dynamite over here. We do still have 7.2 days left. So let's actually give them a bit shorter working day, so they can take some time to relax in the campfire. Or maybe I should actually also install the first person mod, so we can actually walk around our village and see how well we have done. They are working over there. And for the future, I want to create this like a holiday retreat for the beavers, with nice fancy housing, beautifully decorated. And of course, not polluted water in this lake. So we need to build like a diversion for this bad water, either with like a dam or with dynamite, and actually getting this either on that side of the map or over here where I move my mouse. Normally I point at the screen and I can see what I mean, but you guys won't be able to see what I actually mean. They are almost done over here. They can actually reach everything. So yeah. To get over here, we would need to get up here. I don't think going up a level over here, so I don't think our reach of Greenland would actually increase that much. Is it like 1 high or 2 high up here? I think it's 1 high. Well, the only way to find out is actually to explode all of this, but we are running out of explosions, so let's extract. We do still have quite a lot. Yes, everything else is still looking good. We have 2 people working in here, that is fine. We're not really using all of that much metal anyway. Five days left in this cycle. It seems like, oh, almost done. So it's 3 units of dynamite left. They are not marked. They were downgraded in priority. Well, they shouldn't be. Look at them go, all having a lot of fun in the Agora. What the hell they are doing in there, I don't know. If you look at them, they are just looking at a hole, consuming extract, the fumes of it. Probably a group of hippie beavers, I think. It's the only thing I could imagine. 12 injured beavers, but yeah, we are almost completely full. A hospital street. But over here, 1 more to go. 1 more explosive to go. And we can make a big boom boom. Get out of here, everybody. Let's go now. Boom boom boom. Look at it go. Look at them. So much more depth in here now. And we can now place in our... Where is it? Well-being, I believe. Our swimming pool. Can put it in here. Can we put in another one? No, but we could put it on this side. Now we can make a water bridge. So they're already getting a wet fur bonus if they walk through the water. And a little hatch over there. And a little lantern. Yeah. And we should also find a place to get, yeah, these are dying for our aquatic farm, because we are producing sunflowers, we are producing carrots, potatoes, bread, all kinds of bread and everything, but we haven't planted any of our spatterdock and cactil. They need a 1 deep level, 1 deep pool of water. So we can't use the river for that, because that's too deep now. It's not a problem. could go over here and make this like a large chunk of it ready for with like a water dump, because we have so much water, and with 2 of these we produce so much water, 10 units of water per third of an hour. So we are producing way enough power to actually water everything. So we could use a water dump to actually fill up a pool and keep it all hydrated. I think that is something for next episode. It is too much to do over here. This water has completely drained, so we are losing some of our potatoes. And actually now everything is completely safe from ever getting... Oh, no. That would be a mistake. We are only deleting that after we have actually succeeded in seeing if this actually works as a bad tide diversion system. Because since building this, we've only had drought. And I haven't blown up this little bit of dynamite. Bang! So let's fit in here a sluice so it actually, you know, it works as a fail-safe system if bad water diversion is actually creating a little bit too much. Well, if things don't work, essentially. I think they should work. I just don't know if it does. And yeah, things don't look... The herbalists don't need to be on, because we have no beavers that are sick or injured. We can just get them to work on other stuff. And now this system is built. They just need to connect it up with the vertical power shaft. So let's look at that. Well, I thank you for actually watching this episode, because when the drought ends, this episode will also end. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. Give it a like if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you think it was rubbish. I'm fine either way. If you want to see more, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I make this series. I want to get into the modded fractions of Timberborn, but need to get them to work. If you got tips on that, link, write them down in the comments. And if you're more interested in like the short series I do here on YouTube, the shiny hunting of the Trico in Pokemon Omega Ruby, or unpacking Pokemon cards in general, they are also here, and now they are working. They are already being used because the wind is low, and now it is evening, so they are actually already getting almost filled to the brim. It's awesome. So we have 1.2 days left. Let's actually see how this one goes. So I hope that you have a great rest of your evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Ooh, look, our pool is finished. They can swim in here. They have the bushes. They have a lantern for at night and everything. People, well, living over here, they can watch out. Yeah, things are looking fine for our beavers. Should we give them a little extra bonus like this as a... Well, it should be placed more over here so more of our beavers get the bonus. Maybe we should delete this over here. That don't... I think it would look better over here. So, the beavers get to do that in the next episode. 400 planks, well, they will, I think will get it done quite quickly. But the day is almost over, our drought is almost over. So, almost ready. So, have a great rest, wonderful time of your day. See you, goodbye.